What's up, Kim folk? Welcome back to Knuckles TV. Knuckles coming at ya. Well, we end up getting in the last video, last episode, episode 1, we changed the old pan gasket, and we're not leaking oil from there, but now it's leaking oil, we think, from the valve cover gaskets. So welcome to episode 2, valve cover gasket change out. So let's see what it's starting to look like.
If it's not leaking from there, it's going back.
Bubba said he tired fooling with it already. So this is the valve covers here. We're gonna end up changing the gaskets on these. I'm gonna try to figure out which side. See over there, we're gonna have to take off the alternator.
The bracket.
Yeah, that bracket and everything. So this side, did you see if we gotta change transmission dipstick?
It's right here.
I know. Did you see if we had to take it off?
No. How would I see?
I don't know. We're gonna have to look. All right, Kim folks. So let's get this off, and we're gonna check it out. And after we get it off, we'll show you what it looks like. Son of a punta. Now he's dropping shit. Alright, and we'll see what the third one looks like. No?
I don't even think you gotta take it off.
Probably should take this off. Take the front off first. Well, here we go. We got passenger side off, Kim folk. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this really good. Huh?
I said they probably replaced these already, but
this is what it looks like in here. That wasn't too hard to take off. We just had to loosen this bracket here to let it out, and then I mean it just came right off of there. So that's it on there. Alright, Kim folk, we got one side on. We got the passenger side on right here. You got all new rubbers for these here, and then it came with, of course, the gasket itself. Felpro is the brand. And it's got just a little valley under there, and let me show you the old one. So this little valley, I mean, it's got a little valley that this sets in, so it just sets right on in there. And these are what the old ones look like. But Bubba's going to get a torque wrench real quick, but these gaskets actually don't even look that old, so this might not be where it's leaking from still. So if anybody's got any ideas, please let us know. Supposedly the intake gasket's already been changed, the rear main seal's already been changed, and the only thing that we haven't checked is we did see something online that these here sometimes end up leaking too, but I think it's the old pressure sensor plug or something like that, I think was what was said. But we haven't looked at that too close just yet. But now we're gonna have to do the other side, but that one looks like it's a little more stuff around it. I think we're gonna have to take the alternator bracket and all that stuff off over there, so we might save that for tomorrow. But we're gonna torque this down and see what happens. I'll get back with y'all. Alright, Kim folks, so like I said, this is the old gasket, which it doesn't look that bad, so we don't know if they tightened it. Let's see, they tried to put some silicone right there and don't know if it just didn't hold or probably weren't supposed to do that. And you got a crack over here, look. Is that on the back side?
I don't know, you took it off. It's the front side, I think.
Alright, but anyway, we're gonna pull that old gasket out and let y'all see what the little valley looks like. So it just fits right in that groove there, the new one. And that's all you gotta do. So we're gonna clean that off and let's make sure we get a good seat. Alright. Alright, Kim folks, so what we had to do on this valve cover here, we got it off. We had to disconnect that hose there from here. I don't know what all this shit's called. And then you had to disconnect the alternator. We had to actually, I just unbolted it. The bracket, there was a bracket right there that we did have to take off that was holding the alternator. I did have to take that off. But the alternator itself, I just unbolted it from there, took the belt off, and lifted it up and was able to get the valve cover off instead of taking the whole alternator off. So we changed it out already, the gasket and everything, and so now we're putting it back in. Put it on this side, your foot. Putting it back on and torquing it down to specs. It's only 10 foot-pounds, so that's what we're torquing her to. So we'll see what happens after we get it back on. Alright, Kim folks, so we got everything put back together. Got it all torqued down, and we're gonna go ahead and crank it up, try it out, see what happens. It's probably gonna still be leaking because I don't think that's where it was coming from, but we're gonna see what happens. And go ahead and put these back on, Bubba, and we'll see where it goes from there. But until next time, thanks for watching episode 2 of Project Evette, and when episode 3 comes around, we'll bring it to you. Alright, Bubba, what we say?
Knuckles out.
Excuse me?
Knuckles out.
Excuse me?
Knuckles out.
Did the knuckles, man? Until next time, Kim folk. Thanks for watching Knuckles TV. Knuckles out.